Hey YouTubers! So I have a threefer for you today. Say that 5 or 6 times. Because there is other news out there besides the Trump trial. Michael Cohen, he's waffling on the stand during cross-examination. Seriously, you watch the news today, that's all you think that's out there, is the Trump trial. Well, hell, got a story for you at Axios, or is it Axios? This came out May 14th. So the state of Florida, the FDOT, is going to be nixing all Pride and Juneteenth displays on Florida bridges. Now, this centers around the Sunshine Skyway Bridge. If you're not familiar with Florida, I'm from Tampa Bay originally. The Sunshine Skyway is located in Tampa Bay, and it connects the southern part of Pinellas County to Manatee County, Sarasota, Bradenton, that area. Area known as Maximo's Point in Pinellas County, connecting, Sunshine Skyway connecting to Sarasota and Bradenton, as I said. But this is a story by Jacob Reyes, not Jacob, but Jacob, Y-A-C-O-B, first name, last name R-E-Y-E-S. And they're going to be replacing the Florida Department of Transportation is going to be replacing the Juneteenth and Pride displays with red, white, and blue. Now, they've already done this to celebrate Governor Ron DeSantis' sales tax holiday. But the author of the article here isn't being honest with the audience. I'll get to that here in a second. And again, thank you for watching, subscribing, being a part of this thing called the Culture Confederacy. As you know, I love doing this channel. Now, I've got to mention this up front. I got a comment the other day. Somebody saying, you know, honestly, I prefer watching videos on YouTube that are live action. Maybe have some music to them. All the bells and whistles. Well, sweetheart, that ain't what we do here. It's bare bones. It's you, me, my smartphone camera, preserving great art, music, history, culture, talk about the news of the day, maybe a tinge of politics. That's what we do here. And I had to kindly remind them that there was a time where people literally sat around their living rooms listening and watching their radio. Listening to shows like Jack Benny, Fannie Brooks, Bergen and McCarthy, getting the news of the day. In fact, one of the most surreal moments I had recently, because I'm a music guy, write music in my spare time, collect albums, not really an audiophile, but I have a collection of these old radio excerpts from the Longines Symphoniette Society. They used to crank this stuff out like candy, all these box sets. And it's hosted by Jack Benny and I believe Fred Allen. And there's this one excerpt where they've got a guy reading a letter from a soldier during World War II on the ground. You want to talk about theater of the mind. You want to talk about something that hits you in the gut. I mean, I literally was sitting there listening to that, and I was just glued to my stereo. I mean, that's how surreal it was. So anything's possible here on YouTube, right? I mean, hey, we're up to 225 subscribers. So don't tell me that it can't be done. Don't tell me that you can't create a channel from scratch, because you can do it. You can do it. For all those of you who are new YouTubers out there, content creators, you can do it. So don't be discouraged. Do your own thing. Have fun with it. That's my advice to you fellow YouTubers. And realize that we're all in this together. So thank you for watching, subscribing, all that fun stuff. Leave a comment, and especially if you're from Florida, with this story here. So as I said, FDOT nixes Pride and Juneteenth display, but he's not being honest with the title of his article here. So getting to the meat of this is going to start Memorial Day weekend, last through Labor Day. And they've changed the colors to red, white, and blue, honoring Governor Ron DeSantis' sales-free or tax-free, whatever it is, sales tax holiday. But this is where he's being dishonest, because other displays have been featured for breast cancer awareness, autism, mental health, etc. So the title of his article should read, instead of saying FDOT nixes Pride Juneteenth bridge displays, it should read FDOT takes neutral stance on bridge displays. Or how about FDOT takes neutral stance on all Florida bridges? But no, this author couldn't do that. Apparently had to play politics here. Pick a side. Now this all started, now they've been doing this for about 2 years now, where they've been displaying pride colors or celebrating Juneteenth on the Sunshine Skyway Bridge. They've been doing this for about 2 years now, so going back to 2022, maybe 2021. But this all started with Manatee County Commission Chairman Mike Rahn, last name R-A-H-A-M, who emailed the FDOT in February stating his disapproval of lighting for Pride Month and Gun Violence Awareness Month. Well, there you go. There's a combination for you. Pride Month and Gun Violence Awareness. Hey, don't mess with the gay mafia, because as Elton John says, this bitch will be back. Now, this according to the Tampa Bay Times, this controversy with Manatee County Commission Chairman Mike Rahn. But a little drama has ensued because Jim Nixon, who represents the St. Petersburg LGBTQ community liaison, he has tried appealing Rahn's request to the FDOT, but has been ignored, arguing that theme displays are authorized by the county commission as a whole and not by a particular individual on the commission. Now, the decision is going to affect all Florida bridges, and here are the theme displays that are not going to be included. Mental health awareness, which happens in late May, Juneteenth, Pride, ovarian cancer, which is in September, Sickle Cell Awareness Day, which is June 18th, and World Fragile X Day for Autism in July. And I'm sure you're going to hear about this in the coming days. So the state of Florida, the FDOT, is nixing all Pride and Juneteenth displays starting this Memorial Day weekend. But the author, again, not being honest about what's really going on here. They're taking a more neutral approach, apparently. And can we get back to red, white, and blue? Can we get back to that, please? We're all Americans, aren't we? So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. You can follow me at Instagram, #JasonComposes, because I write music in my spare time. Or you can go to X, Culture Confederacy, at CultureConfed1 on X. This is the Culture Confederacy saying peace out, stay safe, everybody. God bless this thing called the United States. And you know how we do it here. This is where the past crashes with the present. I'll catch you next time, and y'all have a great Thursday.